Good evening. Am I audible, ma'am? Good evening. Am I audible? Thirty-four. 34.
Yes,
34. Am I
yes,
audible?
yes, ma'am, you are audible.
What we discussed in the last session. Did anyone come to college today? Okay, then in the last session we discussed about what we discussed? All page shortest path we have seen. Now we are going to discuss about optimal binary search tree. Optimal binary search tree. Can anyone tell me what is binary search tree? Can anyone tell me what is binary search tree? Please respond, ma. Do you know or not?
Yes,
What is search tree? Say yes or no. Do you know or not? Anyway. Binary search tree is a tree where the left hand side is less than
we
the...
started with
What, Abhishek? Binary...
ordered or sorted, ma'am.
Yes, very good.
Is rooted like in a binary tree.
Yes. Binary search tree is a binary tree where the left hand side is less than the root node, right hand side is greater than the root node. For example, I'm having the nodes like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, assume these many nodes I'm having and I'm considering 40 as my root node. Where will you insert 10? See, here I'm writing 20. Where will you insert 10? 10 is the left hand side of 20. How can I write this? Because 40 is the root node. Okay, so next 10 is the less than 40. So I'll come to left hand side. 10 is also less than 20. So I'll come to left hand side. So I'll insert 10 here. 10, 20 both have completed. Next 30. Where will you insert? We'll check from the root node. Is 30 less than 40 or not? Yes, it is less than 40. So I'll come to left hand side. Is 30 less than 20? No. Is 30 greater than 20? Yes. So I'll write it on its right hand side. Next from 40. 50 is greater than 40. So I'm writing its right hand side. Next 60. 60 is also greater than 40. Also greater than 50. So I'm writing it 60 here. Is anybody having doubt regarding this construction of binary search tree? Now, then what is optimal binary search tree? We'll discuss now. For example, here I'm having the nodes 10, 20, 30. Okay, 10, 20, 30. Now, I'm constructing the binary search tree 10. Yes, 20. 20 is the greater than 10. So I'm constructing on its right hand side. 30 is again greater than, so I'm constructing on its right hand side. Next, again I'm constructing one more tree. I'm making 20 as my root node, 10 as its left hand side, and 30 as its right hand side. Okay. Next I'm making 30 as my root node. If I make 30 as my root node, so I'll write 20 here and 10 here. Okay. Now another way to construct, is there any other possibility to construct it? Another way of constructing this thing. Okay. For example, here we are having three trees, three binary search trees. In this three binary search trees, I can construct like this 10, 20, 30, right? Okay, ma. Among these three trees, here I have given you three trees. Is it binary search trees or not? All the three trees. All are binary search trees or not? Yes, it is satisfying the binary search tree property. It is also satisfying the binary search tree property. It is also satisfying the binary search tree property. So all three are satisfying the binary search tree properties. So among these three trees, which one will you select as optimal? What is optimal? I'll tell you. With the before example, first we'll check. First, I want to search for 10. Okay. I want to search for 10. First, where will you start? We'll start from the root node. Is 10? No. Is it 10? First search is not successful. Second search is also not successful. Third search, that is true. So, two search items I need to get success. Next, again, I want to search for 20. For 20, it will take only one search. Next, or else this is for 10, n is equals to 3. This is n is equals to 2, and this I'm assuming it like if I want to search 40, first itself we can do that. Next, 1, 2, at third attempt 30 we can find. 1, 2, at second attempt 50 will find. 1, 2, 3, at third attempt 60 will find, right? So whatever may be the maximum searches it needs. Suppose if you consider the root node as 0 means it will take only 1, it is 2. Okay. If you take root node as 1 means it is 2 and it is 3. That depends on your program. Okay. So if you observe this, for successful search I'm talking, for successful search this is level 1, level 2, level 3. All these are level 3. For successful search, the maximum searching time is which is equals to the level of the given tree. Suppose for example, I want to search for 70. What I want to search for 70, I'll check 40. Is 70 greater than 40? Yes. So I'll go to right hand side, not the left hand side. So I'll go here. First search, the search is not successful. Second search, again the search is not successful. Third search, again the search is not successful. Do you have any other nodes? We don't have any nodes. So 70 is the unsuccessful search, and for unsuccessful search it will take n is equals to 4 attempts. For this example it is 4 attempts. So for unsuccessful search it will take L plus 1 attempts. L is the level of the tree. 1, 2, 3. So L plus 1 means 4. So for 70, for searching 70 it is unsuccessful search. For that search it will take L plus 1. L is the level of the tree. So, and to represent there are no more nodes, we'll represent that with the square boxes. We'll represent that with the square boxes. Here also I have used square boxes. Here there is no left node, so it is square box. Here also it is square box. If you count the number of nodes available in the search tree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total how many nodes you are having? Number of nodes is equals to 6. Number of square boxes you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. N is equals to 7. Suppose if you have the number of nodes at 6 means number of square boxes which represents the null nodes. The null nodes are n plus 1. Always it is. Okay. All the null nodes are nothing but the unsuccessful searches. We will not count the number. So the maximum attempts it will take to search any element is equals to level. Unsuccessful means we will not count the number. Whenever you reach the square box means it is unsuccessful search. Okay, there is no count for unsuccessful search exactly. So when you reach the square box means it is unsuccessful search. Am I clear, ma'am? Up to this point? Say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, consider this example. How many nodes we are having in the first tree? Assume this is A, this is B, and this is C. How many nodes we are having here in A part? N is equals to 3. How many square boxes we get? We'll check. This is 1. Square box is nothing but the null node mark. This is 2. This is 3, 4. So how many square boxes we got, which is equals to n plus 1. N plus 1 null nodes we'll get. If we have n number of nodes, then the number of null nodes is equals to n plus 1. Okay, we'll check with the remaining examples. Here also n is equals to 3. How many square boxes we'll get? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, here the number of nodes are 3, but the number of null nodes is 4, which is equals to n plus 1. Here we'll check. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So number of nodes is equals to 3 means number of null nodes is equals to 4. Now for the given values, for the given number of nodes, we can able to construct how many trees we can able to construct means how many binary search trees are possible means 2n divided by n plus 1. 2n divided by n plus 1. How many number of nodes here we are having? 3 nodes. So 2 into 3c3 divided by 4. 2 into 3 means 6. 6c3. 6c3 means 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 into 2 into 1 whole divided by 4 already we are. So 3 into 2 is 6, 6, 6 will get cancelled, 4, 4 will get cancelled. So total number of trees possible are 5. Okay, so with this 3 nodes we can able to construct 5 binary search trees. How many trees we can able to construct? 5 binary search trees we can able to construct. Among the possible 5 binary search trees, which one will you consider it as efficient? That we have to find out. For example, see here I want to search for 30. How many attempts it will take? First attempt, second attempt, third attempt. Or 0th attempt, first attempt, second attempt. So I'm starting with 0 ma, because array representation is always 0. So 0, 1, 2. How many attempts? The maximum attempts for successful search, it will take 2 attempts. Here for 30, how many attempts? 0, 1. For 10, 0, 1. So the maximum attempts it will consider is 1. Okay, 0, 1, 2. For 10, the maximum attempts it will take is n is equals to 2. So here I have given you, instead of 5, I have given you 5 representations. 3 representation. Among these 3 representations, which one will you consider as optimal? Can you tell me? See here the maximum search requirement is 2. Here the maximum search is 1. Here the maximum search is 2. So which one will you consider as optimal? Please respond. Which one will you consider as optimal? Anyone please respond. Okay, 34, tell me.
N equal to 1, the second one.
Yes, second one is the optimal. If we are having only 3 nodes, that's why we'll get only 5 trees. Among 5, we'll search the what are the maximum attempts to search for the key, we can able to find it. If there are a number of nodes, it is not easy to construct all the possible binary searching capacity. That is not easy to, that is not the efficient solution to construct the optimal binary search. So by using the dynamic programming, we can able to construct the optimal binary search tree. Okay. By using the dynamic programming, we can able to construct the optimal binary search tree. This is not the efficient solution. If you follow this, you have to construct these many trees, 2n cn divided by n plus 1 number of trees you have to construct, and after that you have to calculate how many maximum attempts it will take for successful search for each and every tree you have to construct, and then arrange them in the sorted order. First one will be the optimal binary search tree. That will take more time. To construct the efficient optimal binary search tree, we use the dynamic programming. Okay. So in the dynamic programming, how they'll give you the question, I'll tell you. Before that, first I'll show you what is the successful search probability and what is the unsuccessful search probability. I'll tell you. Another example I'm considering, key search or the node search 10, 20, 30, and 40. How many nodes we are having here? 10, 20, 30, 40. Total 4 nodes we are having. And they have given you the probability. Pi is equals to, for P means successful search. So for successful search, I'm giving you the probability 0.1, 0.2, again 0.1 and 0.2. Next to QI. QI is equals to, see, when you have successful search means for successful search, the maximum attempts is equals to the number of nodes. But when you come to unsuccessful search, I already told you that it will take n plus 1. For successful, it is n is equals to 6 only. For unsuccessful, it will take n plus 1. How many number of nodes you are having? 6 nodes. If you search among those 6 nodes, everything is fine. If you search among those 6 nodes, it is successful search. But for unsuccessful search, it is n plus 1. So here I have given for successful search, I have given only 4 probabilities, but unsuccessful search will get 5 probabilities because the number of nodes is equal to, say, 4 means unsuccessful search probability nodes are 5. How many null nodes will you get here? 5 null nodes. So you may have 5 unsuccessful search probabilities. This is successful search and this is unsuccessful search. So it is first 0.1. Second one is 0.05. Third one is 0.15. Fourth one is 0.05. And fifth one is also 0.5. See, ma, we will add the 0.1 plus 0.2 is 0.3. Next plus 0.1, 0.4 plus 0.2, 0.6. Next plus 0.1, 0.7. Next 0.05 means 0.75. Next 0.75 plus 0.15 means 0.9. 0.95 if you add this one. So always, if you remember, always the probability is in between 0 to 1 only. If I add successful search plus unsuccessful search, whose probability is equals to 1. Okay. If you add a successful search and unsuccessful search, always the probability is equals to 1. But in our problem, we simulate and give you different search, different probabilities. But generally, I'm talking the probability is always in between 0 to 1. If you add the successful and unsuccessful search, always the probability is equals to 1. Okay. Now, how can we solve this? First, we will construct the binary search tree for this. I'm assuming 30 as my root node. If 30 as my root node means first 10 will check. 10 which is less than 30. So I'll draw here. 10 is left hand side of 30. Next. Next I'm considering 20. 20 is the right hand side which is less than 30. So I'll come to left hand side greater than 10. So I'll draw 20. Okay, and for 40. later. So I'm drawing here. Before this, see ma, I already told you that 5 trees are possible. What are the remaining trees here I can draw? 30 I can draw here, saying 10 I'm drawing here, and 20 I can draw. This is the fourth possibility of that tree. Okay. Next, if you consider 10, I can draw 30 here and 20 here. This is another property. I told you that 5 trees are possible. Only I have given you in the example part only 3. These are 2 more trees. 5 trees are possible for 3 nodes. For 5 nodes means, sorry, for 4 node means 2 and Cn. 2 and Cn divided by n plus 1. 2 and Cn means 2n means here the number of nodes are 4. 2 into 4 is 8. 8C4 divided by 5. 8C4 means how many you will get? 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 divided by, already 5 is here. Remaining C4 I am writing. 4 into 3 into 5 will get cancelled. 3 into 2 is 6. So how many trees you may get? 14 trees. Among these 14 trees, which one is the optimal one you have to consider? I'm not going to draw all the trees now. Just want to tell what is successful probability and what is unsuccessful probability. How many null nodes are possible here? Null nodes I'm drawing with this color. This is first null node. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These many null nodes we are having here. Now, in this, for successful search, for first node, for node number 10, what is the probability? They have given the probability as 0.1. Next, for 30, what is the probability they have given? 0.1. Next, for 20, what they have given? 0.2. For 40, what they have given? 0.2. Next, for the unsuccessful search, I'm writing directly. The first one is 0.1 and the next one is 0.05. Next one is 0.15. Next one is 0.05. Next one is 0.05. These are the successful search probabilities and these are the unsuccessful search probabilities. When will you say the search is unsuccessful? When you are having the null nodes, though you have gone through the entire tree and you have reached to the null node, but we will not count that in the successful or unsuccessful part. When you reach to the square box or null node, then that is unsuccessful search, which means you are not able to find that particular node in the given tree. That is nothing but the unsuccessful search. Am I clear, ma'am? See, if you want to calculate the total, how much time it will take, then you will do this. 1, 2, or 0, 1 for searching 1. So it is 1 into 0.1. For unsuccessful in that part also 1 into 0.1. This is for successful, that is at 10 point. If it is less than 10, which is 5, the probability is 1 into. See here, when will you get this? When the values are in between minus infinity to 9. Minus infinity to 9 means all the nodes will come here. Here it is 20 means which is, here the nodes are always 21 to 29 because 30 is there, no? Next here all the nodes are 41 to infinity. It is having 2 things. These are the nodes. So 1 into 0.1 for unsuccessful also 1 into 0.1. Next for 30 it will take only 0 items. 0 into 0.1 is 0 only. Next for 20 it will take 2 items. This is 0th one, this is first one and this is second one. So 2 into 0.2. Okay. Plus for 40 it will take only 1 item. So 1 into 0.2. And for 21 to 29 it will take 2 items. So 2 into 0.05 plus 2 into 0.15 plus this will take only one attempt, so 1 into 0.05 plus again 1 into 0.05. This is overall probability of successful or unsuccessful search of the given binary search tree. If you add this, you'll get one answer. Am I clear for all of you? Am I clear what is successful search, what is unsuccessful search? Did you understand? If the node is available in the binary search tree, then that is successful. If node is not available, then that is unsuccessful search. How can we know that the node is not available? Means when you get the null node, when you reach to the null node, then it is unsuccessful search. Am I clear? Say yes or no. Is it clear, ma? What is a binary search tree? How can we know that how many binary search trees are possible? What is the probability of successful search? What is the probability of unsuccessful search? When we call it as unsuccessful search, how can we know that the node is not available? Is it clear all the things? Say yes or no.
What's the calculation you have done over here? Can you explain it again?
No, calculation is nothing is there. Simply, generally they'll give you the question like this. They'll give you the question like this. What are the number of nodes? What are the probability of successful search? What is the probability of unsuccessful search? Okay. When you are constructing, you have to consider both the things. If the node is available, you have to give the output as yes, the node is available and it is successful. When the node is not available, that also you have to inform to the user that the node is not available and you call it as unsuccessful search. Both you have to explain. So if you add these two, you will get the probability as 1. Okay, if you add this successful plus unsuccessful, you will get the probability as 1. When you call it as successful, when you call it as unsuccessful means if the node is available in the tree. For example, if you want to find the node 10, yes, it is successful. 20, it is successful. 30, it is successful. 40, it is also successful. But remaining other than these 4 P's, whatever the value you have given, all those are unsuccessful. For example, the value which is in between minus infinity to 9, which is left hand side of 10. All the things are represented with this square box. This square box is having minus infinity to minus 9. Okay. The values which are lies in between minus infinity to minus 9 or sorry, minus infinity to 9, all are unsuccessful. Again, when you come to 10, it is successful. Now 11 to 19 are unsuccessful. 21 to 29 are unsuccessful. Again, 31 to 39 are unsuccessful. 41 to remaining infinity are unsuccessful. So for this unsuccessful, I have given you the square boxes. And they have given the successful search probabilities as well as unsuccessful search probabilities. So if you want to find out both the successful and unsuccessful search probability, which is nothing but the probability of the given tree, if you want to find out, how can you find out means here 0, if you want to search for 9 assume, how much time it will take? 30, no, not equal, 9 which is less than 30, so come to left hand side. 9 which is less than 10 and it does not match with the 10, so come to left hand side. Now you have reached to the square box which is null node. See, this is root node, I am assuming as 0th attempt, first attempt. This is, we will not consider this attempt, first attempt only we consider. Okay, so 1 into 0.1. For 10 also it is for successful search, 0th attempt, first attempt. For 10, if you want to search, it is success, so 1 into 0.1. If you want to search for 30, 0th attempt, 0 into 0.1 is nothing, so I did not write there. Next for 40, of course it is successful, how much time it will take? 0 to 1. So 1 into 0.2. Next, when you come here, 0, 1, 2, if you want to search for 20, as it is success, but it will take 2 attempts. 2 attempts means 2 into 0.2. That's what I have written here. Next, these 2 are unsuccessful. These are also will consider only 2 attempts. So 2 into 0.05, 2 into 0.15. Now it will consider as only 1 attempt. So 1 into 0.05, 1 into 0.05. Okay. If you add all together, this is the probability Am I clear, Nalini? 34.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, Amma? 34.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear.
Till now, I did not enter into the actual problem. This is just introduction about binary search tree. Okay. Generally, what we know about binary search tree means, of course, the left hand side is less than the root node and the right hand side is greater than the root node. Those things only we know, and if they have given anything, any set of any number of nodes, and if they mention the root node, then we can able to construct the binary search tree. That only we know up to data structures. But when you come to here, and binary search tree is not a unique one. There are n number of binary search trees are possible. I told you how many are possible. How many are possible? 2n cn divided by n plus 1 number of binary search trees are possible. Among those number of binary search trees, we'll pick one tree as the optimal tree. That tree will take less number of search attempts. Ma'am, why we are calculating search attempts? You may ask. We are having two things, linear search and binary search. Which time complexity is lesser? Binary search tree time complexity is lesser. Why we are calculating time complexity? Efficiency depends on the time complexity. So that's why we are calculating the time complexity. Based on the time complexity, efficiency will be measured. So the program is efficient means that is the thing we are analyzing in this algorithm subject. So optimal binary search tree means among the possible binary search trees, which one will you consider as the optimal? So there are hundreds of binary search trees are possible. Assume it is not easy to pick one of the search tree as binary search tree manually or randomly. It is not the thing to find the optimal binary search tree. So we need a standard procedure to find the binary search tree. Which one is optimal? Optimal binary search tree. We need a procedure to solve it. That is nothing but optimal binary search tree using dynamic programming. By using dynamic programming, we are going to find the optimal binary search tree. Am I clear, all of you? Yes or no? So this is just a brief introduction about optimal binary search tree. Now, how can we solve this optimal binary search tree using dynamic programming? Let's see. Assume the key set. Assume the key set to anyone able to construct the binary search tree for this? Please do it now. I'll give you 2 minutes time. Please construct the binary search tree for this given. See, ma, for numbers we can able to do it easily. But when you have these alphabets, how can we construct the binary search tree based on the alphabetical order? So, three nodes means how many binary search trees are possible? Can anyone tell me? 2n divided by n plus 1. 2n divided by n plus 1. 2n means how many number of nodes we are having? 3. 2 into 3 is 6. 6 is 3 divided by 3 plus 1, which is equals to 4. Where which is equals to 6 into 5 into 4 divided by, I hope all of you are know these permutations and combinations. So 4 and this 4 will get cancelled. 3 into 2 is 6. So how many binary search trees are possible? Total number of possible binary search trees are 5. What are those 5 trees? We'll see. So first I'm assuming do as my root node. So int, which letter will come first? D letter will come first. So int will be the right hand side of do. So do and int will be the right hand side while W is greater than I. So it is also will come as 0. Okay. This is first binary search tree. This is first binary search tree. Next, second binary search tree. What is it? All of you observe. I'm making int as my root node. So D is less than I. So it will come left hand side. While is greater than I. So it will come right hand side. This you assume like second binary search tree. Second binary search tree. Next, if I make while as the root node, if I make while as the root node, so I'm considering while as my root node. While as my root node, where do will come here, do will come right left hand side, right? Do will come left hand side. So do will come here and int is the less than while but greater than do. So int will come here. This is tree number 3. This is tree number 3. Still we have to construct 2 more trees. What are they? What are the possible ways now? If I consider while as my root node, and if I take int here, do will be the left side. This is next possible tree. Next 5 trees are possible. No, one more tree we have to construct. What is that? If I consider do as my root node and while as its child, which will come right hand side because W is greater than D, and next will come int. Int will be the left hand side of while because it is greater than do but less than while. That's why int will come left hand side of the while. So this is another possible tree. Already told you that how many possible trees are nothing but 2n, cn, n plus 1. If you consider only 3 nodes, 5 trees are possible. The trees are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in these trees, okay, which one is the optimal one? We have to find out. We are having only 3 nodes, so we can easily find out that the tree number 2 is the optimal binary search tree. But how can we get using dynamic programming? We'll discuss that concept in the next session. Okay, what is dynamic programming? How can we solve the optimal binary search tree using dynamic programming? We'll see in the next session. I'll ask you one question. Do you know what is this tree? Can anyone respond? 34? 34 or 31? 34. Do you know, Ma, what is this tree? If you observe all the tree children are in its right hand side only. If you observe the tree number 4, here also all the children are on its left hand side. Do you know what can you call these type of trees? "34, roll number 2, 31. Can anyone please respond? Do you know what can you call tree number 1 or tree number 4? Say 34. Do you know, Ma? What can you call these type of trees? Roll number 2. Okay, these type of trees you can call it as skewed trees. What can you call? Skewed. Skewed. It is a skewed binary search tree where you can call this as exclusively right skewed binary search tree. You can call this as left skewed binary search tree. When all the children are in its left hand side only, then you can call it as left skewed binary search tree. When all the nodes are in its right hand side, then it is right skewed binary search tree. Okay, am I clear? Okay, then those who are having doubts, please raise your voice. Who are having doubts, they can stay and remaining people can leave the session.